Hello friends, welcome to FreeCAD tutorial, and in this tutorial we will convert this orthographic drawing into the 3D model, as I have already did it, and I will show you from the scratch how to do it in FreeCAD. So let's start our tutorial. So before starting the tutorial, if you like my method of teaching, then you can buy a cup of coffee from me. Your small support will help this channels to grow. You can also visit my website mechnexus.com, where I write the articles on FreeCAD, and here you will also find tutorials and article related to the other open source CAD software. So let's start our tutorial. So I will close this file and I will create a new file, and here is orthographic drawing. If you are feeling difficulty to see the dimensions in video, then do not worry, I will provide the source file and this 2D drawing in the video description. So let's start our tutorial. So first I will create a new file, and I will create my body, and then I will create my sketch, and from here I will switch to the isometric and orthographic. Now I will select this exit plane, and first we will create a profile. So we will keep our origin here, so select line, and I will draw the two horizontal line, sorry, one horizontal and one vertical line. And now I will give my dimension. First I will create a two arc, one here and one here, and then I will join these two with an arc. Now I will select this and this, make it tangent, and now I will give my dimension. So this is the 88, and this radius is 31.75. so I will give here 31.75, and then I will make it tangent, and this one is R25, and this one is R180, so I will make it tangent, (180). Now this center dimension is 140, Now I will move my dimension outside. So this is our base profile, and I will come out of the sketch, and I will go with a pad, and I will pad it to the one direction with a thickness of 26. Okay, so this is our base feature. Now I will select the face, and I will create a sketch, and I will draw a 3-point arc, and I will project this two arc, this one and this one, and I will draw one arc here. So fillet we will avoid, we will give it in a model to save our time. So I will merge it, and this is the R25, and this one is a wall thickness of 7. So I will create a 3-point arc, and I will merge the center. I will make it tangent, and I will give the dimension of 7 mm, which is the wall thickness. And now I will draw a line here, and I will select the polyline feature, and I will draw my profile. Now I will select this line, this one, all three, and make it horizontal. I think go one by one. So select this one and give horizontal, and this one would be the vertical. So this is our very rough profile, and now we will constrain it. So this is the 45, and from the bottom is a 7. So I will give the original dimension of 7. Now this line is a 25, this position of this line, so I will give this vertical line dimension 25. Now we will constrain this one, which is a 25.5. Now we will constrain this one. So this is a, from the bottom it is a, it is a 25 plus 13, and wall thickness is 7. So I will select this point and this point, give horizontal dimension of 7 mm. Now we will constrain this line, so which is 25. So while constraining, start from the one end and go constraining one by one. You will not feel any problem in constraining. So this and this point should be the vertical, so I given the vertical constraint, and this is the 13, and I will select this and this, and I will make the tangent. So not the tangent, because we will give the fillet, so we will merge it. Now we will constrain this one, which of radius 31.75, minus 7. So let delete it and give this dimension 31.75 minus 7, so 24.75. Now I will give this, so this is over constraint. So now I will give this radius. Now here we need a constraint, so I will delete this one as well, and this and this dimension 7 mm. Okay, now we will constrain this one. So for this point we have fixed, so we have to fix this point as well. So we will add to fillet here, that would be the, so this and here, and dimension would be the 5. Okay, now we will constrain this one. So I will project the outer edge, give the radius, so this would be the 180 minus 7, so it would be 173. Now we will move our sketch. So the one thing which we are missing here is the radius, which is the R25. And we will delete this one. Seven mm. And now it will be 173. So sometimes it very hard to constrain, because you have to figure out that where it is over constraining or any constraint is missing. So do it carefully while the constraining the sketch. So I think it is a very good example of a sketching in FreeCAD. So our sketch is fully constrained. Now I will close the sketch, and the cut depth is 20 mm. So we will go with extrude cut and give the 20 mm. Now we will select all the corners and provide the fillet. So if you are facing the problem, then zoom it and then select the edge. So I will select all the edges. So more you zoom, it will be more easier for you to select the edge. Press the Ctrl key and select the fillet, and I will give the R5. So here it is a failing. So to fix this, we will go to our sketch, and we will provide the sketch in provide the fillet in the sketch. So I will select the fillet and select these 2 points, and here I will give the radius 5. Now I will close it. Now I will select all the edges. We'll select the fillet and give the 5 mm. So why it is creating the problem, I'm not sure. So instead of selecting the multiple edges, we will do in a part. So select this 2 and give the fillet. Okay, here it is taking. Now select this 2, select fillet. Okay, now select this one, and I think here should be the problem. Let's see. Give the 5 mm. Okay, so here is a problem. So we have to again go to the our pocket, and we have to cross check our dimension whether we have given the correct dimension or not. So this is the 13 mm. So I will delete it, and this one is a 13 mm. Now I will close it. So I think now it will take in a single shot. So I will delete the second one, and I will add the edges in my first one. So while you are selecting the edge from the fillet parameter, you do not have a need to press the control key. So now it has been adapted. So here we have missed the boss at the center, so we have to again go to our pocket and create a circle which is of diameter 20, and its dimension is 63.5. 63.5, and horizontal one is 25 plus 45. So I will select this point and this point and give 25 plus 45. Now I will come out of the sketch. So it has been updated. Now we will create the holes. So we can see the 4 holes here. So for this I will select this face, and I will create a sketch. So I will draw the 4 holes. And we make it equal. and make these two horizontal, and this should be the vertical, this and this should be the vertical. Now we have given the constraint. All I have to do is to give horizontal and vertical constraint to constrain this position. So dimension of this is a 7 plus 17.5 plus 14. So dimension work as a calculator, so I will give here 7 plus 17.5 plus 14. The pitch between these two is 12.5. And from the edge it is a 6.5. And if we see the section AA, so we can see the projection of these two holes, which is of diameter 6.5. so I will give it a diameter of 6.5. Now this hole to this hole position is a 38. Now I will close my sketch, and this hole is a through hole, so I will go with a cut, and I will say through hole. I will say OK. Now there is a hole on this boss, so I will select the face and I will create a sketch, and I will convert the outer geometry. Now select the circle, and this whole dimension, cut hole dimension, you can find here, which is of a diameter 10. So I will select it and give it a diameter 10. Now I will close it, and this hole is also through hole, so I will select the cut and I will say simply through hole. Now here is a one hole, so I will select the face and create a sketch, and I will project the outer arc, and now I will draw a circle, and this whole diameter is 13, so I will select this and I will give diameter 13, and I will close it, and I will say extrude, and I will say through all. I will say OK. So this is how we have successfully converted this orthographic drawing into the 3D model. Now we will give some color or material to our part, so I would prefer to give it chrome. So actual model is look like this. So we have exactly made same in a FreeCAD with the help of a part design workbench, and this shows that FreeCAD is so much capable to model any type of a part. So this is all about this tutorial, and this tutorial was very lengthy, and I appreciate your patience to watch this tutorial. And if you like my method of teaching, then you can also visit my website mechnexus.com, where I write the articles on a FreeCAD and other open source software, as well as tutorial on a FreeCAD. And you can also support me on coffee.com if you like my method of teaching. So this is all about this tutorial. Thank you for watching and thank you for your valuable time.